I've spent 15 years analyzing gas truck engine failures. I've seen $8,500 lifter collapses at just 62,000 miles. Cam phaser failures, sending metal debris through oil systems before 100,000 miles. Turbocharger failures at 110,000 miles, costing $4,000 to replace. These aren't isolated cases, since these are patterns across thousands of trucks. But there is one gas engine that avoids every one of these major failure points. One engine with a failure rate under 3% past 200,000 miles. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which engine protects your money and which three can cost you $5,000 to $10,000 in repairs. Let's start with the most complex failure. The Ford 3.5L EcoBoost has a critical design issue that has existed since 2017. It's called cam phaser failure. The problem stems from turbocharging an engine not fully designed for sustained boost loads. This engine uses twin turbochargers and variable valve timing to produce around 400 horsepower and 480 pounds-ft of torque. Impressive numbers. But the C-staying depends on cam phasers that are undersized for that level of stress, under heavy load towing, high RPM extended booster phasers where prematurely, when they fail, internal components seize, metal shavings circulate through the oil system, the timing chain can jump, valves collide with pistons. The result is catastrophic engine damage. Repair costs typically range from $4,000 to $7,000 and often occur just outside warranty. Coverage, usually between 60,000 and 120,000 miles. Even worse, this engine also suffers from carbon buildup due to direct injection. Since fuel doesn't clean the intake valves, carbon accumulates, reducing airflow and performance. Cleaning requires walnut blasting every 60,000 to 80,000 miles, costing up to $1,200. Turbochargers themselves also tend to fail around 110,000 miles, adding another $2,500 to $4,000 repair. Next is failure type number 2. The GM 5.3 LVA uses active fuel management AFM and dynamic fuel management DFM. These systems deactivate cylinders to improve fuel economy, but they introduce a major weakness. The lifters responsible for cylinder deactivation can fail catastrophically. When they collapse, pushrogies bend, rocker arms break, and metal debris contaminates the engine. In severe cases, valves drop into cylinders, destroying the engine entirely. Repairs typically cost between $5,000 and $9,000. There's also a widespread issue with oil consumption, often 1 quart every 1,000. 2,000 miles caused by piston ring wear and cylinder scoring, accelerated by constant cylinder switching. Now to the third major failure pattern, the Ram 5.7L Hemi uses a similar system called multi-displacement system, MD. It shuts down 4 cylinders under light load, but suffers from long-standing lifter and camshaft failures. The early warning sign is a ticking noise at idle, commonly referred to as Hemi tick, while often dismissed as normal. It usually indicates lifter failure and camshaft were already in progress. Once failure progresses, repairs can exceed $6,000 to $10,000, often requiring replacement of camshaft components and related hardware. So what's the alternative? The Ford 5.0 LKO B8 stands out for one. Simple reason its design avoids these high-risk systems entirely. No turbochargers, no cylinder no complex failure-prone systems. It's a naturally aspirated V8 with a long production history dating back to 2011. Its simplicity is its strength. Without turbochargers, there are no boost-related failures. Without cylinder deactivation, there are no collapsing lifters. Without aggressive direct injection issues, carbon buildup is minimized thanks to port fuel injection. Failure rates remain under 3%, even past 200,000 miles, significantly lower than competing engines. That doesn't mean it's perfect. Some models have minor gasket leaks around higher mileage, typically costing a few $100s to repair, but these are manageable maintenance issues, not catastrophic failures. That's the key difference. Other engines fail in ways that destroy themselves. The Coyote typically experiences normal wear-related repairs. If you're considering a used truck with this engine, verify a few things. Confirm it's the 5.0 LVA, not an EcoBoost variant. Check for minor oil leaks around valve covers or oil pan. Get a professional pre-purchased inspection review maintenance records carefully. Avoid heavily modified or tuned vehicles. In the end, the decision is straightforward. If you want a gas truck engine that avoids major design-related failures, minimizes long-term repair costs, and delivers proven durability, the Ford 5.0L Coyote V8 is the safest choice in 2026. The alternatives discussed can and often do lead to repair bills between $5,000 and $10,000 before reaching 150,000 miles. This isn't speculation. It's based on consistent failure patterns observed over time.